BluePoint being shut down is a surprising turn of events, especially since they went quiet for 6 years now after they released the Demon Souls remake. But to see them be shut down and have a bunch of people out of a job is... I don't feel anything at all. I really hate BluePoint, and I think remakes are a terrible thing for video games, and they need to stop occurring. They don't even make any sense, like Silent Hill 2 remake. I don't remember seeing a Silent Hill 1 remake. I don't really remember seeing that happen. Yeah. These glorified paint job studios just keep pumping out slop and garbage, and everybody just keeps eating it up. And by everybody, I mean, what do you even call these people nowadays? The slop consumers, the pigs, the goyim, the cattle? Is that what you should call them at this point? There needs to be a new word that has evolved throughout time for these people, where I don't think any of these words fit them. Because calling them human cattle is the most accurate thing. These people genuinely are farmed for money. And they purchase these remakes and they say they're better than the original mindlessly. They don't think, they don't act, they just act. Alright, they see grass, they eat it. They can't imagine the apple in the brain. They can't do it. These people have no inner monologue. They don't question anything. They don't ponder anything. Enough of that, but the remakes are just garbage for video games. They're horrible. They never capture the original. They always remake games that don't need remakes instead of re-releasing them. Instead of re-releasing them on different platforms. Because the Demon Souls remake came out and it's only available on the PS5. Who the... No, thank you. Put it on Steam or something, or put it on... Yeah, put it on Steam. Put it on fucking Origin. Even though Origin doesn't exist anymore, it's EA Games. Put it on anything. I don't give a shit. But I'm not playing that garbage anyway, because I'd rather just play the original like I am right now. Tower of Latria, one of the greatest video game levels I've ever played in my life. I could gush about it for hours, just from the way that it looks to the atmosphere that it brings. It's perfect. It's genuinely a 10 out of 10 level. But it's just so much fun, and imagine going through this and deciding, oh, we need a bunch of flashing lights and lightning to ruin the quiet atmosphere, and let's just... It's horrible. I don't want to get into it because other people have been able to describe how I feel much more accurately. I don't even think the people who worked under BluePoint should have even had a job in the first place doing this shit. It's not like they were valuable workers that are working for a community at all. These people are just working for a luxury, basically. And they're not even designing video games. They're just remaking them. So essentially, they are pretty worthless. And I'd rather have had them had a job where they were making video games in the first place. Imagine a game that looks like Demon Souls Remake, but isn't Demon Souls Remake at all, and plays completely differently. I think that would have been at least somewhat interesting. Because they have good graphics, quote unquote. I mean high quality graphics, I don't mean good. I don't really like the people that would have worked under BluePoint anyway and pumped out this garbage, where they just completely ruin everything and just go, yes, we need to make King Allant look like a creep and get rid of his awesome bloodshot eyes that make him look like he's constantly in pain. Who cares about nuance? Who cares about intentional designing characters? Let's make everything look really boring and generic. It doesn't make any sense. Why would they purposely go out of their way? And the game feels so completely different to play because a part of experiencing art, if you're to view as video games as an art form, experiencing them is playing them. The atmosphere of the game, the controls, alright, the menus of the game. Every single part of it matters to the experience. If any of it is off, then the whole experience can be thrown off completely and ruined. If you're to view video games as an art form at all, you have to consider everything. And for BluePoint to change absolutely everything, from the cutscenes to the concept arts, character designs, enemy designs, the design of your character is so ugly. How did they make them look uglier? It's a 2009 game. Look how beautiful this game looks. If I saw anybody playing this, I'm going to go, oh my god, what is that? This game looks so cool. I love how Demon Souls plays so much. It feels so good to play. It feels even unique in comparison to the Souls games that come after it. It's still unique. It still holds up. It's still worth playing. But people need their slop remake because they can't hold their own opinions and they need to get told what to play. Oh my gosh, new thing, new shiny? I have to load this up immediately. I need to buy this on my fucking Slop Station 5. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is so awesome. Science, be with you. Wow, this is so cool. Did they just remaster that? This is so good. These people. I do have to feel pity for these people where they never want to experience art. They never want to challenge themselves or play something that they might not like. These people would have never played Demon Souls either way. They would have never experienced this game, and I think it's just fate. I feel like these people shouldn't have experienced Demon Souls in any shape or form if they were never going to play the original in the first place. They don't deserve it. And so when they get their slopified remake version where they ruin everything, you can't even interact with these people. Because these people have played a different game. Imagine you're talking about Demon Souls with somebody. Wow, man, the fat officials are so creepy looking with their purple faces. And then a guy goes, huh? What do you mean? They look like the boomer from Left 4 Dead. And then you go, what? No, they don't. They have a purple face. And so now there's an immediate disconnect. Instead of something where you can connect with somebody on a personal level, now you can't. You've played a completely different game. It's completely different. The experience, the way, like every single part of it, the character creation, it's so different. So when you go to interact with somebody on it, now there's a massive disconnect, and you're gonna hate the guy. The person who played the old game is gonna hate the new guy because the new guy played the new game, and the new guy is gonna hate the old guy because the old guy played the old game. And now you're just creating just a weird situation. I know that's a little fantasy based, where I'm just like, oh, this fictional scenario, but that's just how discussing games is. Discussing what you like. I'm not gonna play a game and then just that's it. I just move on. I don't feel anything from it. What's even the point then? These people, these slop enjoyers, these people who pay for Netflix for ads, to have ads occur during their show, and they get taxed. They pay for Netflix, they get taxed during it, and then they watch these slop shows. They're like my mom. What my mom does is when she watches these shows that come up on Netflix or anything or Hulu, just this slop garbage, and she'll just fall asleep during it, and then she'll wake up at like 3 a.m. and go upstairs. The witching hour. She'll awaken and her eyes will be glowing red. So I don't understand that. I don't understand people where they have no higher level thought. They can't conceptualize anything in their brain. They don't want to experience art. They don't want to be challenged. These people, it's hard to call them people. These cattle humans, they are separate from me. They are not me. You understand how I'm feeling? 0 people watching this video. You understand? And all I can feel is happy for BluePoint to be gone. I hate them. Alright? I don't think you get... I haven't really gotten to it, but I'm a very easily angered person. I fucking hate them. I hate BluePoint. I hate people who go around and they ruin and they destroy art and they don't think about anything that they're doing. No, that's not true. They are thinking about what they're doing. They deliberately know what they're doing, and if you go behind how they made it, they just don't. It's ego, it's lack of care, it's lack of anything. It's just a whole multitude of reasons that you can't point down because these people don't even give true opinions. These things, these creatures. There's nothing to like about these people that make these kinds of games and even work for them. And why should I care that they're out of a job? They never should have had this job in the first place. There never should have been a BluePoint Studios in the first place. Never. That's what I think. I think they should have never existed. Oh, but you have to care about these people working these slop jobs. No, I'll care if a farmer loses his job and can't farm anymore. A factory worker or blue-collar jobs. Jobs that actually forward society, but these people are just creating artwork, quote-unquote. And they're creating a luxury, quote-unquote. That's basically what it is, because games are an affordable luxury. That's why they exist. They're a pastime, and even a potential job if you're lucky enough. I just don't think BluePoint should have existed. I don't like them. I'm never going to like them. I'm always going to hate them and what they represent and what they could have done in the future. And knowing that they willingly went out of their way to try and design a God of War live service game, might as well have been an extraction shooter at that point. Just like crap marathon coming out. I see anybody playing that, just quiet. Don't even speak near me. You breathe the same air that I do, and like, just go away, please, permanently. I'll never like people like that. BluePoint was also a studio that liked to stuff a modern agenda behind their games, and that also completely sucked. It's completely terrible. It's not fun to deal with. These kinds of games are obviously stuffing propaganda into them, and it's very hard to ignore if you don't agree with that propaganda already. So it's not very fun to deal with at all. Like where they turned the Crestfallen Warrior black for no reason. Like where they added black prisoners in Tower of Latria. It's so weird. It's so weird. It always reminds me of Stop Asian Hate. I wonder why Stop Asian Hate fell out. I wonder what group of people was committing up to 95% of the crimes against Asian people. I wonder. Because I'd never seen a white guy hate an Asian before. Not really. Other than, like, pet animal abusing Chinese people, which are pretty freaky. I'm kind of sorry for not really being funny during this because I'm just going to take it seriously. I hate BluePoint. I hate their guts. I hate their existence. I wish they were never born. Not the people working behind it. I don't really feel like they're irredeemable. But they just should have never existed. BluePoint should have never existed. I can't like it. I'll never like it. I don't really have any finalizing thoughts other than I hope more remakes just get canceled, delayed, never put out. I hope more people realize that remakes just don't care about art as more of them exist. Like the Resident Evil 4 one. The Resident Evil 4 remake is something I don't even bother interacting with. It's just garbage. I hate it. I hate its existence. It's lazy because they're picking a popular game that's guaranteed sales. It's the smartest thing you can do. It's guaranteed sales. That's why they did a Silent Hill 2 remake. Not because it took a lot of effort to do or a lot of thought. Silent Hill 2 is the most popular and most talked about one. So why not make a remake and get free money? Which is what they did, and they got free money because it's just smart. You get to remake these games, repackage them, make them objectively worse, ruin all of the writing. Just who cares? Because they're going to buy it anyway. Who cares? You can sell people these 3,000 calorie sugar infested like 1,000% daily recommended value, and they'll still buy it. They'll still buy it because doctors told them fat was worse. Human cattle. Do away with these kinds of people. Do away with these kinds of thoughts. If you like remakes, please provide an objective reason. All right, objective, because these people just get caught up in personal reasons, but they can't ever prove why the remake needs to exist. They can't prove it. They can't prove that it's better in any way, shape, or form. They can't. They just have to go into these super subjective reasoning that doesn't co-align with it being an art at all. Just is what it is. Sorry for this crap rant. Bye-bye.